Greetings. We are a group of interdimensional beings speaking to you on behalf of the Galactic Federation, and more importantly, we represent the wishes of all that is. Today, we would like to speak to you about a few things that have come into our reality that would benefit the beings on the Earth plane. We have found many beings upon your plane that are struggling with the knowledge that is being transmitted and are unable to assimilate this knowledge with their own knowing. We have also found that many beings are finding it hard to bridge the gap of their ancestral knowledge and what is being transmitted here. We hope to shed some light on these subjects today. As we have said in previous transmissions, we are here speaking to you on behalf of the energy known to us as all that is. This energy is the original spark of consciousness that in its knowing and awareness began to explore and experience itself through discovering for itself the joys of exploration and creativity. As it created and moved through the cosmos, it began to experience for the first time the energies of love, gratitude, joy, excitement, and many other high vibrational energies as it awakened its own sense of creativity. All of these initial energies were the essence within which the foundation of the cosmos and individual planets and planes of existence were created. It was essentially created through the enjoyment of love and pleasure and the pure act of creating something new. If you are an artist or a creative person, you will understand this joy of bringing something to fruition out of nothing. As this joy of creation and exploration continued, discoveries were made as things began to form and come to fruition through evolution and through interaction with their individual environments. As these environments and planes blossomed into life, many creatures began to form and come to life. These were all fascinating discoveries to this being as it moved and explored all of these energies that were being birthed. It contemplated, understood, and enjoyed all of these experiences as they were felt deeply within this being's energy. With the experience of these joyful energies, it began to experience a yearning to share these experiences with another. This is where it began to contemplate the possibility of birthing an intelligent being that it could share its thoughts and debate its discoveries with. It wished to create a being that would be intelligent enough to fathom all of its creations and have the ability to share in its laughter and joy at its various discoveries. It is with this intent and in this joyful pleasure that all that is in its collective knowledge brought forth through its creativity into form that would represent the intelligent being that we know today as man and woman. This simple truth is all you need to know about the first man and woman. Religion and history have tainted these creations to make it something it is not. These simple creations in joy is what perpetuated what is today known as the human race. The evolutionary process we have talked about in previous discourses came into fruition after many cycles of the first two creations of man and woman. This came about as there was a need for the being to grow and evolve beyond the constraints of the physical form, and so a process was put together after much contemplation. All that is in its perfection created many systems that would simultaneously work individually and as a whole as they formed a dance within their own workings of frequency and vibration. These energies are what allowed for each being that came into form to have the ability to explore their own unique experience, but at the same time be a part of the whole, and by this association be connected to the energy of all that is. As these energies evolved, the evolutionary process evolved as well. As the beings within this evolutionary process ascended and began to expand and explore their own intelligence and their abilities, so too did the vast knowledge and knowing of the energy of all that is expanded. All of this knowledge and information is available to each and every being that wishes to explore this vastness for themselves. As each being evolves past the third dimension, their yearning to explore grows beyond themselves, and this allows for them to reach beyond the limitations of their mind into the vastness beyond, to explore these fields of knowledge and wisdom. The beings on your plane of existence have been under a shroud of low vibrating frequencies that were generated by the slave masters known as the Draco-Reptilian and Orion Greys, who have for many thousands of your years themselves enslaved to the earth plane. This is no longer the case, as the earth plane has been liberated from the confines of this entrapment by these low vibrating beings, and the earth is now being restored to her original template of an abundant, high vibrating energy being. As this transition takes place, the beings on the earth plane are being revived, as well as the fog lifts from their environment and from their individual minds. They are coming into a new reality that many are only just beginning to understand. We ask you to be patient and kind to yourself as you make this transition. It is like you are being birthed for the first time, but you are having to glimpse the remnants of a catastrophic dream that you are leaving behind. At this juncture of your experience, we encourage you to leave all the noise and chatter of this catastrophic dream behind. Allow for all of its distractions and its depravity to fall away. Find a quiet space, close your eyes, and go within. Try to imagine what it was like in the beginning, when AllThatIs first discovered the lush plains of beautiful foliage, the beautiful rivers and streams with all the creatures that these environments contained. As you explore these environments for yourself, continue to move through these lands and its vastness and discover all of its secrets and the knowledge that it holds. And for you to discover these secrets for yourself, begin to find out how each of these creatures and beings interact with each other and how they live in harmony with each other. Now imagine a space for yourself within all of this perfection. What does it look like? Will you build a home for yourself among these creatures? And what will that home look like? What will you collect from the abundance around you for your next meal? Will you invite your friends and family to share these new experiences with you? Will you tell them of your garden and the abundance you have found within? How will you use your mind to engage and speak to AllThatIs, so that you might share your discoveries with this being and perhaps ask this being how you might move forward in your life as you explore these potentials in your mind with your own abilities. As you bring this magic and these creations into your own space, allow for the energy of AllThatIs to accompany you back to your own unique life and your family and friends, and begin to interact with this energy as you share your own experiences with this being. You will find joy and peace through these interactions as you begin to share your own unique experiences of what it is you are grateful for in your own life. Perhaps the love you feel for your partner or your child, and the joy you receive in your heart from these interactions. As you move through your everyday life, begin to share these experiences with AllThatIs. Each moment as you come into contact with things in your life, contemplate and explore how they might have come into existence. Was it a natural phenomenon? Is it in harmony with the environment and the beings around it? As you move through these experiences, you will soon find the beauty of the natural world around you and beyond. As you explore beyond yourself and your immediate surroundings, your explorations will begin to get deeper and more expansive. With these explorations and expansions, you will find an intelligence in everything that is associated with AllThatIs in its most natural form. We ask you to continue with these contemplations as you move through your life, being present in each and every moment, asking yourself how each action, each moment is related or connected to the fabric of the outer cosmos, and how your actions and your thoughts are affecting the energy around you and those of all living creatures around you. As you begin to be conscious of these subtleties, you will soon realize that your energy becomes a clear conduit for direct communication with the energy of AllThatIs. As this becomes stronger, you will find that each step you take will be a step forward in purity and in alignment and harmony with all of creation around you. The low vibrating energy and frequencies will fall away and will not exist in your reality any longer. You will only begin to see the perfection and intelligence of your own beauty as it reflects the beauty of all other creations around you. We encourage you to meditate on this transmission as you allow for these energies to permeate into your everyday life by being present in everything you do. Allow for the consciousness of being present in each moment as each thought and action comes to fruition. Ponder its impact on all of creation and how it will affect the entire fabric of the perfection that was created by AllThatIs. You are a powerful being and a co-creator that is aligned with this energy known as all that is. You are weaving this perfection together, and so we ask you to be conscious of each moment as you co-create your reality and give birth to new possibilities in love and in joy for the many to benefit from your actions and for the many to enjoy. We will leave you now as you contemplate these messages in peace and joy upon your path. Blessings.